discussed about different types of problems related to graphs. Now I am going to discuss few more problems in this class. And one is that, okay, one root of a quadratic equation is 3. One root of the quadratic equation is 3. And the graph of the quadratic expression has its vertex at 4, 5. Find the quadratic expression and the other root. This is what we need to find. See, first of all, look at the problem. See how to analyze the situation. See, one root of the quadratic equation is 3. For suppose, if you let your quadratic equation as some y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c is our quadratic equation. We need to let it like that. Let y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Okay. For this equation, one root is 3. For this equation, one root is 3. One root is 3 in the sense, when you replace x with 3, you will get 0, right? Root will satisfy the equation. One root is 3, so y is equals to 0 at x is equals to 3. Y is equals to 0 at x is equals to 3. That implies 3, 0 is a point on the graph. Is a point on graph. Whose graph? The graph of the quadratic expression y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. For this expression there is a graph and we know it is an either upward parabola or downward parabola. And on that graph we have one point which is 3, 0. Because they mentioned that 3 is a root. Root in the sense, equation must satisfy its value. At that particular value, the y value is 0 and that's why 3, 0 is a point on the graph. Okay, this is one situation. And already vertex is given at 4, 5. See, this y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c can be written like this as we discussed in the previous sessions. Y is equals to a into x plus b by 2a whole square plus 4ac minus b square by 4a. So these two are same actually, right? And for this vertex is what? For this vertex is minus b by 2a comma 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is the conceptual idea. Expressing the given quadratic expression in this perfect square form, from there vertex is this, but given vertex is what? But given vertex is 4, 5. Since given vertex is 4, 5, we need to replace minus b by 2a with 4 as well as 4ac minus b square by 4a with 5. From this conclusion, we will conclude that therefore y is equals to a into x minus b by 2a is 4. So b by 2a is minus 4. So a into x minus 5 whole square plus 5. Since vertex is given as 4, 5, when you compare this vertex with the standard form of the vertex, you get that b by 2a as minus 4 and this 4ac minus b square by 4a as 5. Then the required quadratic expression in the perfect square form is a into x minus 4 whole square plus 5. If we can find a, if we are able to find a, then it is enough to find the quadratic expression. For that a, you need to use this point 3, 0. This point 3, 0 is a point on this expression. Okay. So from there, replace y with 0. 0 is equals to a into x means 3 minus 4 whole square plus 5. After this, again I am continuing from here. See, replace 3, 0 in that expression. So 3 minus 4 is minus 1 whole square is 1. So 0 is equals to a plus 5 and a is equals to minus 5. At the end, here a I have minus 5 and there the expression is that. Therefore, our answer is equal, y is minus 5 into x minus 5 whole square plus 5 is the required quadratic expression. The question is asking us to find the quadratic expression as well as the other root. Then we need to find the roots of this expression. Okay, as we know one root is 3, use either product of the roots or sum of the roots to find the other one. Okay, so I need some space here. So that's why if you observe it first, I will erase it and then I will continue. Just have a look once again. Once again, just have a look. See, one root of the quadratic equation is given as 3. From there, 3 comma 0 is a point on the graph. And vertex is given as 4 comma 5. With that idea, in vertex form, the quadratic expression is this: y is equals to a into x minus 4 whole square plus 5. Since 3 comma 0 is a point on this expression, replace x with 3 and y with 0. I did here, okay? 0 is equals to a into 3 minus 4 whole square plus 5. Just try to simplify. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Minus 1 whole square is 1 into a plus 5, and a is equals to minus 5. Now replace this a as minus 5 in the given expression. This is our answer. So that is the quadratic expression. But the question is about finding the other root, and that's why just I am erasing this, right? Yeah. At the end, with the complete analysis of the given conditions, we have that the quadratic expression as y is equals to minus 5 into x minus 4 whole square plus 5. Y is equals to minus 5 into x square minus 8x plus 16 plus 5. Try to simplify. Y is equals to minus 5x square, minus of minus plus 5 8 is 40x, and then minus 5 and 16, minus 80 plus 5 is minus 75. Okay? This equation has what? How many roots? 2 roots. One root is already given as 3 and we need to find the other. So now y is equals to minus 5 of x square minus 8x plus 50. Yeah, 15 can be written as 5 3's, right? 5 plus 3 is also 8. Since 3 is one root as the given, then the other root is simply nothing but 5. And this is the way of solving these type of problems. Okay, see the problem, just we solve the problem by analyzing the graph, but no need to sketch the graph for this type of problems. Analyzation and solving the problem from the graph, but no need to sketch. If you need it, go with the rough sketch also, no problem, right? So we used that the point as 3 comma 0 and the vertex form. From there, this is the expression. At the end, your answer is that 3 is one root and the other root is 5. Okay, have a look. Okay, look at the problem. Again, we need to find the quadratic expression whose vertex is at 2 comma minus 3 and y-intercept is 3. What is meant by the y-intercept? Okay, actually y-intercept in the sense the graph for sure intersects the y-axis, right? If this is the y-axis, for suppose, if this is the y-axis, we don't know about the graph whether it is upward or downward. If the graph intersects the y-axis like this, then at this point, okay, the x value is 0 and some value is there in the y coordinate. That y coordinate is mentioned as the y-intercept. Similar situation will happen for the downward parabola also. So simply to say, y-intercept is simply nothing but y coordinate of the point of intersection of the graph of the expression with y-axis. Okay, so there is a common point for the y-axis along with the graph of the expression, and the y coordinate of that is the y-intercept. So in turn, giving y-intercept as 3 is simply nothing but mentioning a point 0 comma 3 on graph. Okay, giving y-intercept simply nothing but giving a point 0 comma 3 on the graph. So I have a point 0 comma 3 on the graph. So directly I will try to solve this problem. Okay, vertex is given as 2 comma minus 3. Since vertex is given as 2 comma 3, so as we discussed in the previous case, vertex form of the quadratic expression is y is equals to a into x minus of this 2 whole square minus 3. Okay, so if you replace x with 0, x with 2, you will get minus 3. So 2 comma minus 3 is the vertex, and this is the quadratic expression if vertex is given. And since 0 comma 3 is a point on it, use that in this y. So replace y with 3 is equals to a into replace x with 0 minus 2 whole square minus 3. We need to solve it. Okay, 3 and minus 3. When you send this minus 3 this side, it becomes 6 is equals to a into minus 2 whole square is 4. 6 is equals to 4a. A is equals to 6 by 4, which is 3 by 2. 6 by 4. 2 3s and 2 2s. Okay. At the end we have what? A is equals to 3 by 2. So after having a, as we mentioned, this y is equals to a into x minus 2 whole square minus 3 is the required quadratic expression. Therefore, y is equals to, what is that a? 3 by 2 into x minus 2 whole square minus 3. 3 by 2 into x minus 2 whole square minus 3. So one part is over, finding the expression. Then we need to find the roots and then we need to find the maxima or minima value. Okay. First of all, try to decide the maxima or minima. What to say about the value of a? Coefficient of x square. Here, coefficient of x square, which is 3 by 2, is greater than 0. Since it is greater than 0, the graph is upward parabola. So it has minima value. Minima. Okay. Minima value is this minus 3 at x is equals to 2. The given vertex itself is the minima point. Okay. But we need to decide whether it is minima point or maxima point just by finding that a. Since a is positive, this vertex is the minima point and the minima value is minus 3, is at x is equals to 2. Okay, everything is clear, right? I will erase it. And then we need to find the roots. Okay. So how to find the roots of this? To find the roots, first of all, you just simplify the quadratic expression further if you require. Okay. How can we simplify? See, or otherwise for roots the value of y is 0, right? Now I need to find the roots. Roots in the sense y value is 0. So you just equalize it to 0. If you equalize it to 0, you will get that 3 by 2 into x minus 2 whole square is equals to 3, right? Since it is 0, you need to send the 3 that side. When you cancel out 3 and 3, x minus 2 whole square is equals to 2. And then x minus 2 is equals to plus or minus root 2. And then x is equals to 2 plus or minus root 2. Just have a look. When y is equals to 0, the values of x are 2 plus or minus root 2. So the roots of the equation are simply nothing but 2 plus or minus root 2. Okay, just have a look. Okay, so for the problem, vertex is given, y-intercept is given. From the vertex, this is the vertex form. From y-intercept, this is the point on the graph. From there, a is equals to 3 by 2. Since a 3 by 2 is a positive thing, it has a minimum value at 2 comma minus 3. Minimum value is minus 3 and it is at x is equals to 2. Okay. And at the end, to find the roots, equalize y to 0. From there, you will get x as 2 plus or minus 2. They are the roots. Okay. Have a look.